So in my world, Survey123 is the center of the galaxy. In the GIS world, it's a galaxy all of its own, because Survey123 only connects with GIS once things get published. And outside of that, it's a spreadsheet. It's how did you build your, how are you building Survey123 Connect? But the magic happens once everything gets published and the end user is going out and putting data in there. Now it all connects to GIS. There's so much that touches this once it gets put into the cloud. So what is Survey123 Browser and Survey123 Connect? Survey123 Browser is the GUI version, and it's really plug and play. You go into AGOL, and then you go into the building of Survey123, and you drag and drop some fields, and you name them, and you give them a little bit of information so that they can, your end users can use it. Survey123 Connect is it's a design platform where you can kind of micromanage everything into it. The great thing is, once everything gets put into the cloud, you can actually pull that hosted service down into ArcGIS Pro, and now you can do the analysis on it, and you're going to love that. So this is a slide that I got from a Esri webinar from 2022, and it's so clean and nicely laid out. I want to give them credit because they always have great slides. So what we're looking at here this is the online and the mobile forms. So once you get everything published, your end user can go into the online space and put a survey in. Once you get all of that situated, everything goes into the cloud. Now you can create deliverables. That's going to be your dashboards, your web apps, feature reports. Once you get your deliverables done, do you need to automate it? Workflow automation is when you're going to take those feature reports and you're going to automate those. And what you can do is you can use Power Automate, which is through Microsoft 365, or Integromat, which is now called Make. This is what you're going to get to learn over the next couple weeks. So today we're doing the overview. Next week, we're going to do a tour of the web browser. The week after that, tour of Survey123 Connect. Then we're going to build a survey from scratch, publish it, and collect data. And then we're going to copy the first survey, and we're going to add some new data inside a repeat. And then we're going to publish and collect data there. This will get you a really nice baseline to your Survey123, and you'll feel comfortable going forward. Now here's some housekeeping along the way. Required software. So you will have the Survey123 Field app, and you can get the desktop version, or you can get the one that goes into your device. Survey123 Connect is another software that you need to download, and that's going to be to design your Survey123s on the desktop. ArcGIS Pro is at 3.3. And this is where you're going to do all your analysis. So once everything goes into the cloud from your end user, now you can take that and you can do some analysis. Maybe you need to do a buffer around everything. Your recommended hardware. When it comes to monitors, ideally 2 monitors are the best to do Survey123 Connect because you've got a lot of pieces open. If you don't have 2 monitors, you can still make that happen in creative ways. You can take another laptop, and maybe you're watching the videos on the laptop while you're working on your Survey123 Connect. Maybe you have a small television nobody's using in the garage. You can, if it has an HDMI connector, you can use that also. Something else you can do is take an iPad. Maybe you're watching your videos on your iPad so that you can do Survey123 Connect on your one monitor that you do have. So it's very, you just be a little bit more creative and you can get through this with 2 monitors. Your mobile devices, any Android or iOS device can do Survey123. And if you have any questions, let me know. There's a few ways that you can log in. You'll notice there's the top part, which has the username and password. And then below is an option that gives you the organization URL. So back to the top, if you work for an organization and you're logging into a group account, you'll use that option. And that is legal if everybody has their own personal account, and then you have a shared account wherever, certain people can attach to. We do that because Survey123 wants you to be the owner of Survey123. It's how it was built, and it makes it easier if you put all your Survey123 projects in one AGOL account. So then maybe you have a team of 5 and they're using Survey123. And then somebody goes on vacation. It's so much easier if you have a group account that's just for Survey123. If you work for an organization and you log in with your company email, you're going to use that bottom option. If you bought the $100 membership account through Esri for the year, you're also going to have your own organization, and you'll log in the same way. What you're looking at here is the Survey123 Connect workflow. We didn't have this 7 years ago. We didn't know that Survey123 Connect would handshake with ArcGIS Online, and that handshaked with ArcGIS Pro. So here's how that all works. We always build everything in Survey123 Connect. Then we publish that to ArcGIS Online. And then our field crews can collect data and then push that back into ArcGIS Online. All of that can come down as a hosted service into ArcGIS Pro. I have a few notes under ArcGIS Pro. When you add fields to Survey123 Connect, you will have to resync the hosted service in ArcGIS Pro before you'll see those new fields or the new domains. Because like I said, Survey123 Connect is outside the universe. So we have to do things just a little bit differently to get that handshaking to work. The second note is don't remove your fields from ArcGIS Pro or ArcGIS Online, because if they don't exist and you still have them in Survey123 Connect, your end user cannot push their data back up into the cloud because there's no place for it. And it's ugly to get that fixed. So if you don't break it, you won't have to do the ugly. So one of the fields I like to put in my ArcGIS Pro is a field calculate, because I'm always going in and needing a field just for calculations. So I add that one in there in case I don't need to keep that data forever and ever. Thank you for liking and subscribing to our channel. We drop trainings in here all the time, and I want you to be the first one to be able to see them. At some point during your journey in Survey123, you might need a co-pilot or a room full of co-pilots. We have that for you. We have a coaching call that we do once a week for the price of a few tacos. And we meet up to answer each other's questions. I knew that I didn't have all the answers. Survey123 is a big universe. So what I did is I brought people together, and our community is growing. So whether you're watching this late in 2024 or in 2025, just know that we're growing. And life is better with friends. So get involved with folks who are like-minded, and some of them are going to have more experience than you, and some of them might have less experience. So we help those who need it, and we glean from those who have the knowledge. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the other side.